Hey guys, Ego Love Homestead here. My name is Kimberly and welcome back. We are going to try to see how big of a sunflower bouquet we can make without chopping the whole thing down. I'm also going to put a couple of zinnias in here that I have over there. And we have sunflowers kind of all over the property, and it's not going to hurt to take some of them. Like I say, I have plenty for the bees. It's not a big deal. So let's get into getting those sunflowers, guys. I would like to do a great big sunflower bouquet. I did a smaller one, but I want to see exactly how big a one I can get before they're all gone, because I would like to enjoy them while I have them here. And I would like to put some on my table in the kitchen. Hopefully I don't get stung by any bees, because there are still bees on these. And they don't get very happy with me when I'm around, typically. Cut that one off. So that's kind of a smaller one. It's okay. I'm going to add some more to it. And these are falling to the ground anyways, so the bees shouldn't be too upset. Whoops, that's not one. I thought that was on that one. Now, sunflowers are my favorite flower. Last time I made sunflower jelly. I haven't tried it just yet because I'm trying to let it kind of sit and settle in. But next, I would like to be able to plant some of the orange sunflowers. I would really like to plant some of those. I don't know what that, oh, it's a black butterfly. We went to a sunflower, it was where you could walk through, it was like a sunflower maze, and they had all these sunflowers on like 20 acres, I think. You could walk all the way through it, sit down, take pictures, etc. It was really cool, I liked it. Like I say, I really like the sunflowers, they're my favorite flower. I like all flowers, but sunflowers is one of my favorite ones. Yes, I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Yes, I do. Now, if I disappear, it's because I went to the other side collecting sunflowers. I'll try not to, but I might have to. What was that? Now, I've seen a lot of different kind of bees on the sunflowers. I've seen a great big bee. It looks like a honeybee, but I don't think it's an actual honeybee. It's way bigger than a honeybee. Let's see if we can get up here to some of these. We might have to swap over to a different area just for the fact that some of these are kind of tall and I'm pretty short. I'm only about 5'1". Now my beehive is actually right behind these sunflowers, which is really good for them. Typically they don't have to go and fight for food. Oh, just heard a bee fly by my head. She's like, hey, get out of here. This is our patch of food. Now I'm wondering if I can get some of these sunflowers and actually freeze them. That way I can make more sunflower jelly in the winter. So I might try that also. Never frozen sunflowers. I don't even really know if you can. But it will be great to find out if you could. Say, those are super tall. I will never be able to reach those. And as I'm looking up, there's 3 hawks right there. 4. Not getting my chickens. Hopefully my geese will take them out if they do try to. Or at least my big rooster. Sunflowers, sunflowers. Sunflowers galore. I've gotten quite a few on this side. I'm over here by the bees. I have a watermelon out for them, but that don't seem like they've touched that watermelon. I wonder if the chickens have been up there picking at it. As long as they ain't picking at my bees, I'm fine with that. Holy moly. There's a lot of sunflowers right here. Oh gosh, there's a big bee. I don't know what kind of bee that is. And here I come back around with lots of sunflowers in my hand. Hopefully I have a jar big enough. Whoa! Do not know what kind of bee that is, but that is not a honeybee. It was bigger than a honeybee. That scared me. Got a whole bunch now. See, I don't want to take too much from one spot, so we might swap over to a different spot. And then we'll go collect our zinnias. Maybe get a marigold or two from the front. I think I got a couple big ones. Okay, so I don't want to take too many from that area. I might leave this basket here. We'll take our harvesting sunflower basket and go to a different area. I think I'm gonna go right over there because that's a pretty big sunflower bush or whatever you want to call it. See, I have sunflowers everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. It's unreal how many sunflowers grew this year. Because last year, this many didn't grow. It was very minimal last year. That duck is mad, or that goose is mad. Might have to put these in a couple separate jars. On some of them, I can't get the stem long enough. And it's funny because my husband told me the other day, he watched something on some either TikTok or Facebook or something. And it said whenever you pick fresh flowers, you're supposed to put them in warm water. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I had picked him some flowers and he put them in warm water. I was like, well, what are you doing? He's like, well, I read a thing that said that you need to put them in warm water. It helps them last longer. And they did. They lasted quite a few. They lasted probably about, I want to say about a week or maybe a little over a week. I don't know what it is about the warm water, but hey, what works, it works. Woo, we got a great big basket now. Let's see. What is this kind of grass? I don't know what that kind of grass is. It looks weird. That goose is aggravated for some reason. Or it's just mad at me because I didn't give him my sunflowers. Oh, no, I dropped one. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna pick because that's quite a bit. And we'll go over here and we'll pick our zinnias and then we'll go find a jar and see what we got. Let's walk this way. Oh, stop fighting, chickens. There's no reason to fight. Now this right here is my pretty little zinnia plant, if y'all can see it. I'm gonna pick quite a few of those to go in my bouquet. That one's not at her potential just yet. This one's falling on the ground. Go ahead and take that one. These are so pretty. Y'all can see that. It's really pretty. I like the way that they just kind of fold down. They almost look like a bonbon. A thing to say, the more you trim, the more you get. Pretty sure that's what I read somewhere. All right, so this is what we got so far, plus our sunflowers. We'll take them in the house, see if we can find a jar. Put my thing down there. All right, let's go inside, guys. We're gonna go inside, see what we can, dropping one. Oh wait, I want to go to the front and get one of those marigolds to put in there. Have a couple of marigold, a big yellow marigold that came out. Nah, I may not put a yellow on yellow. I might just let it grow. And the other marigolds, they aren't that big. So, whoa. So let's go see how big of a container I have. I know you are kind of way up there. I got my basil drying out right here. I need to pick me some of the sage again before it's all gone. What you doing, Rocky? Move, Rocky. You stepped on. All right, let's go this way. Through the kitchen. Through to the kitchen. And my husband's putting up dishes. But we are going to try to find a vase that is big enough to put all of these flowers in. Pretty sure I got one or two. Maybe, maybe not. Might have to put them in. Might have to put some in here. What happened? So we have our zinnias. Pull these out. Pull our zinnias out here. Hopefully this is going to be big enough for everything. Probably not. I'm probably going to have to make two of them. I'm not a florist, so this is just going to kind of sit down in there. Don't have to go buy flowers. I can pick them from the backyard. I want some flowers, so I just go to the backyard and pick them. Don't have to go to a florist. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a different one. I might move some of these around in here into the middle just so it can kind of look even. Move these around this way. Uh-oh, we dropped one. Hey, didn't you say to put them in warm water, right? Okay. This is what we got so far. We're going to put warm water on there. All right, got all the stems covered, got my bouquet, and I'm gonna put it on the table. And if you ever need flowers, just go to your backyard and pick you some flowers. Y'all have a good one. See you later. So we ended up with 4 bouquets. I put a zinnia in each one. Hope y'all liked the video, guys. We'll see you next time.